Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad that you found us here on YouTube and have joined our tribe of survivors. Um, I've been putting up videos on here for about 4 years, but I did take a long break for about 2 years. And the reason I did that is because I just wanted to move on. I never wanted to think about my ex again, and I figured if I was continually putting up videos about my relationship. It was a 7 year marriage and our breakup, and it's been almost 5 years now since we've broken up and got divorced. And I figured, after this last 2 years or 2.5 years, I was just like, I'm done. I'm healed. I need to move on. And I felt like if I constantly put up videos of my relationship and what I've been through, I would never be able to move on. So that's what I did. And it worked for the most part. But the thing is, a narcissistic relationship with an empath is not like other relationships. There is a completely different flavor of them. And very few people can really understand what it's like to go through the discard, the love bombing, all of the things that come with a narcissistic relationship. The only people that really understand are other people that have been through it. If you guys are out there and you have been just recently discarded and you're going through that type of pain, and it's a pain like you've never felt before, it's going to be a pain that no one else really knows about unless they too have been discarded from a narcissist. It's very different, and it's really hard to talk to people about it because no one really understands it. And I exhausted my family and friends who were trying to, help me heal from this relationship, but they really just didn't have the tools on how to do it. They wanted to, like they really wanted to. And they were very sympathetic and wanted to support me and wanted to help me, and they wanted to distract me. They wanted to set me up with other people, saying, oh no, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. And I'm just like, that really does not work when you are discarded by a narcissist. So, and, I'm very grateful that I had so much support when I was discarded. But in as much as everyone wanted to help me, they simply couldn't. It's just like when, if like say you had you were an alcoholic or you were a drug addict, you can't go to someone for help that has never drank or has never done drugs, even though they want to help you. Like they might really want to help you and be there for you, but they just have no idea how, even though they want to. But if you're an addict and you find a guy that was an addict for 20 years, but he finally kicked all the habits, and he was like the worst of the worst, like in and out of jail, prostitution, all that stuff that comes with like the worst of, homeless, all that stuff. And then, say he's now married and has a family and is a millionaire with a successful business, you would be like, oh my God, I need to talk to that guy. Now that guy can help me because he has an arsenal of tools that can help me. And it's kind of the same way when you're dealing with a narcissistic relationship. A lot of people want to help you, but really, unless you have been in this type of relationship, only the ones that have actually gone through it can really understand. And even there's a lot of good counselors and psychologists out there that study it, that really do help people, but they still don't understand. And I think they end up specializing in that study when they actually have that come up in their lives, whether it is from a parent that was a narcissist, a sibling, co-workers, bosses. They would have to have a narcissist in their life in order to understand it, to help people heal from it. But if you were like someone like us that was in these relationships and had no idea that they were a narcissist until the end of the relationship or even after the relationship ended, and that's what happened to me. I really didn't know he was a narcissist. He was very covert. He was one of those ones that, they're yoga teachers and they're vegan, and they're trying to save the earth and animal lovers and work so hard to be the savior of everyone they met. And, and I thought that he was just this great guy. And I didn't know, I couldn't have dreamed he would have been so toxic and had the ability to almost destroy me. And it took years to get over it, because I had to learn absolutely everything about what a narcissist is. And I had to learn a lot about myself, because I'm an empath. And empaths have lots of fuel to give. We are very satisfied by giving to others. And a narcissist is unable to create their own fuel. They need to be fueled. And so when those two meet up, I mean, it seems like a match made in heaven, like soulmates, because it's a perfect utopia of feelings. But then when you get depleted of fuel, they still need fuel, and they're off instantly with someone else to get fuel. And you are drained, and you are left in absolute turmoil. So, after this, I can say after these 5 years, I think I went through every single emotion you can possibly think of, and I had to build up businesses, build up relationships again. I've had to get in shape again. I had to kick other habits, and I'm running a business now, and it was a process, and I'd like to say that I'm completely done. But the thing is, if you're out there and you have had a relationship with a narcissist, you're always going to be a person that had a relationship with a narcissist. You can't delete it. You can get over it, you can move on, and you can constantly work on yourself. But there's just no wiping that entire part of your life out. And some have kids with narcissists. I mean, you have to co-parent with these toxic people. And I don't think it would end after, the kid goes to college, or gets married, because then you're going to have to co-grandparent even if they get married and have kids. I mean, it could be in it for life with some of these toxic people. And to navigate that is a lifetime of work. When I first got divorced, I wish there was some sort of magic, 12-step plan, and then I can just walk away from it. And I thought I kind of had done that, after making so many videos and creating such a community here. And I thought I could just, walk away from everything and completely get on with my life. But every now and then they creep in. And just recently I went into my email for this channel, and I hadn't even looked at the email, and I'm not kidding, 2 years. And oh my God, guys, I feel so bad, because there are so many of you out there that really need help and are really looking for it. And I'm going to start offering one-on-one talks for people that are going through this, because even if you go to family and friends, if they don't know what a narcissist even is, whether it's overt or covert, if they don't know about the inside of a relationship and what it looks like from the inside, they're really not going to be able to help you. And so I am not a therapist. I am not a psychiatrist. I am someone who truly understands what it's like to be discarded in the worst possible way with the most toxic person and be trauma bonded. I had Stockholm syndrome from this person, and I've had to come out of it. I'm happy to say that I am happy. I have an amazing house. I have an amazing business career. I travel the world. I move on, and I'm actually truly happy, But I'm still a person that has always going to have been with a narcissist. I was married to a narcissist for 7 years, and that's part of my past that I can't delete. You can't. It's not like I can just rip that chapter out of my book of life. It needs to stay in there, because otherwise, my life story does not make sense for where I am right now. And if I have to love the person that I am right now, I really have to love the path that got me here, as painful as it was. So if you're out there and you're looking for support, I am offering one-on-ones now. And I'm going to be opening that email every single day. So if you're out there and you're looking to talk to someone that has been through what you're going through right now, whatever stage you're in, whether you are thinking about leaving the narcissist or in the toxic relationship, or if you are in the throes of being discarded and you're in that pain, or if you're just having a hard time moving on or things like that. And if you need someone to talk to, I am offering the one-on-ones. So I will leave my email in the description below. I promise I'll get back to you as soon as I can, because there's a lot of us out here and a lot of people need help. And I had to work 5 years to break the trauma bond and heal and move on. And I don't want anyone else to have as hard as a time as I did. If I can make it a little bit easier for anybody, I really want to do that. So that's why I'm posting this video. And I'll continue to post more videos on this channel to help everyone hopefully get some answers about what you're going through, because it's unique and it's horrible. And there are a lot of us out there that just need some guidance, and we can help each other. And so thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this video, because we are all survivors post-narcissist.